Back to the big news out of the NFL today, the Tom Brady suspension. Nightbeat's Andrea Borba tells us everyone at tonight's Bay Area Sports Hall of Fame ceremony was talking about it. Andrea?
Well, Veronica, if anybody in football recently was having a Hall of Fame career, it was Tom Brady, the Bay Area boy who grew up worshiping Joe Montana. But tonight, his reputation is tarnished.
The legend of the golden boy of Sarah High and San Mateo, known as Tommy Touchdown in Boston, is a bit deflated tonight.
Yeah, and Tom Brady was found to be most probably involved in cheating at the game.
An independent investigation found that Tom Brady likely knew the New England Patriot staff intentionally underinflated footballs prior to the AFC Championship game. Brady's punishment, a 4-game suspension, and the Patriots will lose 2 draft picks and be fined $1 million.
It's a kind of weak penalty and punishment, but I think given the kind of year or two that the NFL has had, I think it's an important line in the sand.
But the 4-game suspension is still a stiffer penalty than Ray Rice initially faced last year for knocking his fiancée out in an elevator, a point that is hit with a thud on Twitter. If the NFL suspends Tom Brady for more than 2 games for Deflategate, while Ray Rice got 2 games for beating his wife, that's ridiculous.
Well, certainly I think a lot of questions will continue to be asked of the Commission and of the NFL and how they deal with these different on-field and off-field transgressions.
At the Bay Area Sports Hall of Fame ceremony tonight, Tom Brady's name was frequently heard, not with hopes of future induction, but disappointment.
I was surprised that, that a guy of his caliber be involved in such thing like that. As a competitor, you go out and shoot your best shot and hope you win, but if you don't, you do it fairly and squarely.
Now, Brady's camp has said they will appeal the 4-game suspension. Missing those 4 games, by the way, will cost Brady $1.8 million in cash. On the Night Beat in the newsroom, I'm Andrea Borba.